I had a dream that Chief Red Cloud came to me a day before news of Indigenous people being taken in Minnesota. In my dream, I was walking towards our water treatment plant being rebuilt in my home village in Alaska. It's on the edge of the village in the forest, and it's where the bears congregate in the summertime. I remember when I was a kid, the elders used to tell me that the bears were the reincarnation of the great natives and the leaders. And so when I approached, I saw a bunch of Native American chiefs. One of them approached me and he said, "I am Red Cloud. I am coming to you from Spirit Cloud." I took this as native humor. But he looked at me and he said, "The native nations are in danger and that we must unite and that our march will liberate this land." He looked at me and he said, "We must march on Appalachia first and then Minnesota." And he said, "This will save our people." I looked at him and I said, "Should we take Chief Seattle's advice?" And he looked off into the distance and he said, "We should not follow Chief Seattle's example." At the time of my dream, I did not know who Chief Seattle is or what his history is. And he looked at me again, and half of his face turned into that of my relative. And he said, "Your relative is representative of the native condition of alcoholism and addiction, and that he must heal himself. And if he can heal himself, he will become like me," which meant become like Chief Red Cloud. And so I took this as representative of the healing journey that we must each take to decolonize ourselves and heal from our past. I looked and I said, "Do you guys like looking at the mountains from where we're sitting?" One of the native leaders looked at me and he said, "What mountains?" He said, "Unless you and your people unite now, this is all going away." It gave me a lot to think about.